Welcome to Game Wolves GT Racing 2, my race called Satisfaction. It's going to feature the rear-wheel drive Motors Lykan Hypersport on a very fast track. What is the satisfaction of this? Well, I am going to be beating a Bugatti on a fast track. If you're not interested in my English voiceover introduction to this race, do check the notes below for a quick way to get to the start of the race, which I will not be commenting over. Here is the state of upgrades for my Lykan Hypersport. It is not completely maxed out. What fast course am I going to? Well, I'm going to be doing a championship challenge. It's a knockout race. There will only be 3 other competitors on the track. As I'm offline, there'll be AI. So they will not be the fastest. Any of those cars is capable of doing this track, but they do give a good competition, and it's nice to be able to beat a Bugatti on any fast track, no matter who is driving it. So I'm going to cherry pick a race that has a Bugatti in it. There tends only to be one Bugatti when you do these at most. There can be several, like in Hypersports' competitions, Mercedes or Volkswagens. As there will only be 3, there's a good chance there may not even be one of the 4 cars there on the left. What track is this fantastic track I'm talking about? Côte. It's a very fast track. It's got 2 very high-speed sections broken up with some good twisty bits, each of which has 2 hairpins in them, and there is also a narrow section on a track that is a street circuit and completely wall-lined. I'm going to drive this course with the Lykan Hypersport, which is a reasonably good handling rear-wheel drive car without any of the assists. When we get there, you should be able to hear cars that are close to me by the noise of their motor. You'll also be able to see them in front of me, as I'll be using Chase View to display this video and the race. And if any car gets more than 100 meters from me, as always happens in the game, it will vanish from the screen until I approach it within 100 meters. And the nearest vehicle behind me will be displayed down at the bottom of the screen with a tag and the distance to it if it's within 100 meters. I will not be using the track map as part of the heads-up display in this race. So how about we head to the race? Do note I will not have either of the assists turned on. They will not be white. They will be off. And I will go quiet till the end of the race. I did manage to come in first. Satisfaction. Not the best payout for this car. Do check them out down below. They will show the payouts and all the races this car is capable of entering while he's offline. And here's my time. Notice it is very close to well, it only shows my best lap time. Notice it is very close to that of the Bugatti as driven by AI. And if you want to look up my video where I drive the Bugatti on this track, you'll notice it's a little slow. I get a time in 1 minute 20 some seconds. So there you have it. The Motors Lykan Hypersport is a very capable car. It's a rear-wheel drive car, and it's possible to drive it without any of the assists. So if you're interested in the Motors Lykan Hypersport, I hope you found this useful or at least entertaining. I'm going to call that a video.